So good morning, I'm Teacher Rose and welcome to Contemporary Philippine Arts from the Regions. So for today's discussion, we have traditional art techniques to contemporary art techniques. But before that, so let's have first a review of what we have discussed last meeting. So technique is the manner in which artists use and manipulate materials to achieve the desired form effect and communicate the desired concept or meaning according to his or personal style. It can be modern, neoclassic, or among others. So the distinctive character or nature of the medium determines the technique. For example, so stone is chiseled, wood is carved, clay is modeled and shaped, metal is cast, thread is woven. So there are some places in the Philippines that became famous because of the unusual or extraordinary products that they make. These products become their way for the people to know about their places. These people use traditional technique in creating a particular art that makes them famous. So traditional techniques used by the Filipinos even from the past years are depicted in our painting, sculpture, dance, architecture, music, and even textile. So it only proves that we Filipinos, like any other people in the world, can be very proud of our Philippine arts. Okay? So to start with our lesson, so let us first discuss traditional art techniques. So techniques involves tools and technology ranging from the most traditional. For example, we have carving, weaving, silkscreen, analog photography, and filmmaking, to the most contemporary techniques like digital photography, digital filmmaking, music production, industrial design, and robotics. So let's start. So traditional art techniques. So wood carving. So wood carving is a technique encompassing any form of working wood with a tool into some sort of aesthetic object. So here in the Philippines, we have a carving capital, which is Paite. So Paite, Laguna is a place known for its best skilled artisan in wood carving. So it's become a carving capital of the Philippines, proclaimed by President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo in March 15, 2005. So saan nga ba nanggaling yung Paite? So Paite come from Tagalog word paet, which means chisels. Ito yung mga tools na ginagamit ng mga artisan o ng mga wood carvers. So alam naman natin, so wood is the common material that is widely used in the country. If you were an artisan or expert in wood carving, you know what kind of wood are you going to use. Okay? So next is weaving. Weaving is a method of textile production in which two distinct sets of yarns or threads are interlaced at right angles to form a fabric or cloth. So textile hand weaving is one of the most attractive and interesting traditional crafts of the Philippines, imbued with romanticism and laden with cultural significance. So early Filipinos weave using fibers from abaca, cotton, pineapple, and bark. So before the final garments or fabric is produced, the fibers were first knotted, boiled, dyed, and dried, and weave using hands and woven platform. So still, there are some places in the Philippines who use these kinds of platform, o yung wooden platform or hands. Like for example, the Ilocano still practice hand weaving using the pedal loom. And also, in Maguindanao or yung ating mga kababayan sa Mindanao. Like for example, the Maguindanao, Maranao, and Yakan continue the tradition of cotton and silk weaving. So next is silk screen printings. So silk screen printing is one of the most popular printing techniques and is most used by companies when printing design into or onto products of different sizes and materials. So it has been used for more than 100 years in the commercial and artistic sector, and is mainly used for printing images and design on t-shirt, tote bags, paper, wood, ceramics, and other materials. If you could still remember our last discussion, we also discussed yung print making, diba? So print making, it can be done several times. Next is analog photography. So when we say analog photography, it refers to photography using an analog camera and a film. A roll of film loaded into the camera, and the magic begins once you start clicking. Light interacts with the chemicals in the film, and an image is recorded. The pictures collected in your film roll come to life when the film is processed in a photo. So I think hindi nyo na naabutan ang ganitong uri ng camera, no? Bihira na ngayon ang gumagamit ng ganitong camera. Bihira na ang bumibili ng film kasi nga makabagong teknolohiya na tayo or digital na. Okay? Just click and click. Hindi mauubos ang film, not unlike before na ginagamit namin noon na talagang bago makapagpa-picture o bago mag-picture ay bibili ka ng film, ilo-load mo sa camera, then saka pa lamang. Pag nag-camera ka ng loading ng film, picture ka ng picture, mamukat mo, wala ka palang picture. Walang image na lalabas, na sayang ang film. Okay? Nako. Film production. So film production is the process of making a film. The direction or production of films from the cinema or television. It is a visual story telling. Filmmaking involves a number of discrete stages, including an initial story, idea, or commission through screenwriting, casting, shooting, and sound recording and reproduction. So also with editing and screening the finished product before an audience that may result in a film release and exhibition. So ito pa yung also including yung mga ating malalaking film. So like ng camera, sa film production noon, so until now, I think may gumagamit pa rin ito, yung malalaking film, na yung mga movies doon naka-register. And I think yung mga movies noon ay nire-restore. Kaya marami pa rin tayo mga lumang pelikula na napapanood. So filmmaking takes place in many places around the world in a range of economic, social, and political contexts. and using a variety of technologies and cinematic techniques. So typically, it involves a large number of people and can take from a few months to several years to complete. Ganon katagal nung una sa paggagawa ng isang pelikula. Not unlike ngayong panahon na to, no? So there are some stages of filmmaking, pero we're not going to discuss that, no? So later siguro sa another lesson natin, no? So that's all for traditional techniques. So next is the contemporary art techniques. So number 1, we have digital photography. So when we say digital photography, it uses cameras containing arrays of electronic photo detectors to capture images focused by a lens as opposed to an exposure on photographic film. So the captured images are digitized and stored as a computer file ready for further digital processing, viewing, electronic publishing, or digital printing. Napakabilis ngayon kapag kukuha ka ng picture sa cellphone or yung ating digital camera, kahit pa ulit-ulit, kahit ilang beses. Okay. Next is digital film making. So it is the norm these days, or normal in these days, enabling filmmakers to blend art and digital media and speed up the process of filmmaking, as well as be more creative and enterprising in the special effects department. In short, it's more flexible digital cameras such as Panasonic's HBX200 and the Red One and Scarlett cameras. So ito yung mga mostly ginagamit kapag gumagawa ng digital film. And editing software such as Final Cut Pro Studio have made the cinematographers and editors' job easier and made it possible for filmmakers to produce quality films at much less expensive cost. Okay? So, not unlike before na bago ka makagawa ng pelikula, it takes months or years, napakagastos kasi kinakailangan na madaming tao, matagal ang editing. Okay? Maraming naaaksayang oras, maraming naaaksayang film. Not unlike ngayon na mag-download ka lang ng mga app sa computer, mag-search ka sa internet, mapapabilis ang iyong editing, and also yung mga special effects na kinakailangan sa pelikula. Next is music production. It is the process of creating a recorded music project. A record producer usually handles music production, managing every aspect that can include being a critical part of the creative process, such as deciding what instrument that are used and contributing to song arrangement. I think you are very much familiar sa High School Musical, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? Abot niyo pa ba to? So, when you say music productions, lalo na on these days, so napaka-easy na o napakabilis na mag-produce o gumawa ng isang music production. Kasi nga, makabago na rin ang mga teknolohiya na pwedeng gamitin. And you can also download some visual instrument sa internet na you can use na lalo pa mapaganda ang isang music production. Okay. Also, yung mga awitin, ba? Next is industrial design. It is a combination of art and engineering. Drawing skills, creativity, and technical knowledge are critical. So, nandiyan natin mga industrial designers usually choose to work on products in a specific industry, such as medical, automobile, or technology. So, ano ba masasabi natin about sa mga industrial design, di ba? So, yung mga engineers na experts sa paggagawa ng iba't ibang mga kagamitan. And the last one is the robotics. So, when we say robotics, it is an interdisciplinary research area at the interface of computer science and engineering. So, robotic involves design, construction, operation, and use of robots. So, the goal of robotics is to design intelligent machines that can help and assist humans in their day-to-day lives and keep everyone safe. So, hope na ito talaga ang maging goal kapag nagkakaroon ng new invention of robots. Lalo na ngayon, di ba, meron na tayo nakakita na yung mga new designs of robot ay talagang kamukha na ng tao. They also copy yung mga manners and some attitudes of human being. Hopefully na hindi ma-replace ang human na mga robots. Okay? So, any question, guys? Any clarification about our topic? Okay. So, if you don't have any question regarding our topic, okay, and if you have naman, just message me or DM me, or you can ask it now. Okay? So, that's all for our lesson for today. And let us share love to everybody, to be a blessing to everyone. And thank you.